got bored. We're the ones now we feel ignored. I'm a mess. Can that change? From society I've disengaged. From the mainstream, we are young, so we can dream.
Good evening. How are we? Hopefully the chat feed is working a little bit better than what it does. Good evening, good evening. Hello from Croatia, love it. Kumushin. Good evening, Tiago, Dave. Yep, so we're going to start with the FMP Super League first game. If you boys then want to start, obviously, I thought it was a good idea that I might play my games every Saturday if I can arrange it. Obviously, I ain't playing next Saturday because it's my birthday, so there'll be no stream next Saturday. But if I can sort out to play my game on stream, that'd be quite cool just to kick it off. I'm playing Campbell, who's Lazio. He's already in and sorted. How are we all doing? Harvey's in. Cheers, mate. Cheers, buddy. I was quite good there. The guy that. One of the people the person that I'm playing in name is works FPL thingy. Has got Calvert-Lewin, and first sub was Cody. Cody got clean sheet, didn't he? So I was quite happy that he came on. Is the sound all right? Because once again I've got the speakers on so I can hear a bit of music. Hoping to get some Amazon vouchers for my birthday next week so I can get some new headphones. Loved how excited Ralphie was this week. I know, mate. Literally, right? This is no word of a lie. He's been wanting that sticker for about 2 weeks. Because he's got Son, he's got Giroud, he's got Kante, he's got Salah, he's got Kane. The music is really quiet. Is that a bit... I don't want it to be like overpowering or anything. Is that a bit better? I don't want my voice to be overpowering either. So yeah, when he got that today, that was mint. And the best thing was we went to play football up at my work on the 3G, and he found £2. He found £2 on the floor. So he said, "Can I get some stickers with it?" And then I had £2 in the car, so I gave him £2. So he had like £4 worth of stickers and he got it. So yeah, he was buzzing, and that was him videoing himself. Was totally all him. He just set it up and off he went because he was doing he's been watching sticker unboxings and stuff on YouTube for the past 2 days. So yeah, that's him. Right, let's get into the game. Campbell will be sat patiently waiting, I imagine. Campbell's there, look. Twitch, so anyone don't know, I'm playing Campbell tonight, which is Lazio. In the YouTube, so like in the chat, he's Twitch Textion. Yeah, it's still good. It's still good, mate. It's still good. He loves it. Like, and this time, me and Amy haven't got a book. We've just basically put not all our money, but like last year, me and Amy were doing it, and it was spreading it a bit thin. So it keeps him in it. It keeps his behaviour in line. We say, "Come on, let's have a good day. And we'll go get some stickers." You know, the 70p. You know, we're not spending anything on him in terms of going out anywhere and stuff. We don't have to pay for Flamingo passes this year. We get them free. That was £300 saved. So just little things just to keep him ticking over. He absolutely loves it. Right. Haha, yeah, every David, thanks for watching, buddy. Yeah, every Saturday, mate. I'm just playing a little online game first. Right, I'm going to take it. He's ready. Let me get me chat up. Are you ready, Campbell? We'll talk about Liverpool. Don't you worry, we'll talk about Liverpool. I've had a bit rough today. Amy had a hangover. We had 2 bottles of Prosecco, which is kind of standard behaviour from us. And then halfway through the day, I went and played football. I had lunch, because I'm on that fasting thing till 12. I had lunch a little bit early because I was hungry. Went and played football where Alfie felt fine. Came home, had some sausage rolls, and then... felt terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm just getting my amaretto sorted, Campbell. GG to Ian Seed and the Grumpy as he's called in Discord has popped in £5 donation in the chat for beers. He sent me a tip, so thank you very much, buddy. That was even before we went live. Yeah, I thought about this, but I'm just gonna look. It's just a bit of fun. I'm not gonna get. I haven't really looked at the tactic too much. I've kind of just plugged in when I made a couple of little tweaks. Everyone knows what Haaland's going to do. It's a matter of how are you going to stop him? How are you going to stop him? Oh, I've got to save it. Bloody hell. So I actually played it. I've only uploaded it this morning and then started doing the old tactic and quickly did the tactic and stuff. I haven't really played FM today. It's been good to switch off. Right. So, league games, my first game's at home, and the home stuff doesn't really matter in results-wise, because obviously it's a league. It goes on goal difference, head-to-head, goals scored, etc. Right. Quick pick my set pieces. My new favourite role. I nearly went and got a Dortmund shirt purely for this. Yeah, Rinha's on the bench. Yeah, I've got the sound on here, boys. I think we're just waiting. At least it'll give you guys an idea if you've never done it. You guys that have never played it before. Sort of like doing the online stuff. It might just give you a little insight to how it all works. Pretty simple. Just no team talks. That's all it is. So off we go. I don't know if Campbell's gone with Marucci. He has. He's gone with Marucci. It's a bit naughty, isn't it? He's already haunted me once this week. There's Marucci. Berkey's there. I didn't have a chance to see what his tactic. What's Campbell's? What's he playing? He's obviously Immobile is fucking shit hot. He was awesome for me on the beta. Can you hear me all right, boys? Because I'm trying to talk a little bit quiet, but has he just given it a little Cruyff? I think he's just giving it a little Cruyff, boys. Guerrero getting forward on the left. We got a bit lucky. Oh, he's just filth, isn't he? He's absolute filth. Has anyone seen his goal tonight? His goal that he scored against Schalke. Has anyone seen it? Absolute filth. It wasn't like a overhead kick, but it was like pretty like an acrobatic volley. Okay, now we're pressing high, aren't we? Got some good players though, Lazio. Milinkovic-Savic, Immobile, decent wing backs, decent centre halves. Okay, Carlos Alberto. Is it Carlos Alberto? Is it Carlos Alberto? Yeah, it was a nice volley. How we doing though, boys? Dave's in, Dodgy Gamer, Statman, everyone, all the regulars are in. Great to see. And we'll get on. I've had an idea for a tactic, boys, for the Fiorentina, just to go a couple of ways. Luis Alberto, that's it. Immobile's through. It's a good tackle by Piszczek. He's gone with a nice 4-4-2. Let's ask for a demand more. That's your favourite team. Yeah, I enjoyed playing with them in FM21 in the beta. I'm a big fan of Marucci Conatelli, so wherever he goes, I follow him. Brandt, Sancho. Oh, 2-0. So remember, boys, that if you get any of your players sent off in the first game, because you're then got another game against the person, they'll be automatically suspended in the game. If you get somebody sent off in your second game, don't worry about it. It doesn't count, because it just gets then a little bit hard to sort of like keep up and follow, and extra work for people to do and stuff. So right, we've made a good start though. 20 minutes in, boys. I said once we've played these two games as well, we'll get into the Fiorentina save. Fancy playing a Brazilian box, because we've got loads of centre midfielders, and fancy playing two sitters, two holders, so the wing backs can push on that little bit more, and then two Mazzalas in sort of like obviously the central midfield, and then two strikers. A Brazilian box it's called. Witsel, Haaland. Still going. Oh, that's Tim. You must buy Luka Modric. He'll be a bit old. What, for my Fiorentina save? I think he's probably retired. Or he'll be very close. Down to the last bit, lads. Down to the last bit. I take it Dortmund won, Statman. I didn't see. I just saw a clip. I just saw a clip of it. But I take it they won, because I think that was like 2-0 before half time, and they were playing Schalke, who are, I think, like well bottom, aren't they? Hey, Mo60, how are you doing, buddy? How are you? Risus, good evening, sir. We're just for anyone who's just jumped in, we're playing my FM Super League has started with the Patreon, so I'm just playing often at the start of my streams on Saturdays now. I'll probably play, as long as the other person I'm playing is available, I'll probably play it. And we're breaking here. So I'm Dortmund. I'm playing Lazio. Two group games. Are we on key highlights? Are you on key highlights, Campbell? It seems there's maybe just been a lot of action. I'm gonna give it a praise. No team talks. That's the only thing. Yeah, pretty poor. Yeah, they're like, well, they've only got like 9 points. Hey, Elias, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in, pal. Hope you're well. Loads of people in already. Fucking love it. Oh, a bag of just bullshit, innit? Absolute bullshit. The Vanarama. York will be one of the ones that'll try and take them to court. Yeah, it's a Chinese classic. Ooh, injury. Ooh, that'll probably rule him out the second game. It's alright, Thorgan Hazard can come on. It's not a bad player to have off the bench, is it? Let's encourage. I thought we were going to possibly break there. They've called Thiago. They've called the York City's league. Oh, Marucci. Had to be, did it? Had to be. We'll let him off. Did Bayern lose, did they? They've done null and void for York City's league again. Well, not again, because it wasn't null and void last year. So we've played one game on Tuesday in the new stadium, and it turns out it's pointless. Just absolute shambles. Yeah, Reading. It's Reading, wasn't it? Right, we've kind of dominated. 91% pass accuracy, that's pretty good. It's asking me to go more direct for some reason. I suppose it makes a little bit of sense with the players that we've got, actually. With the wingers, with the wide players. Penalty. We're getting a penalty. Who's taking it? Haaland, boys. Yes, mate. Yeah. Yes, Reece Stewart, absolutely bang on, and an excuse for them not to bother. It's just where the whole league's just a shower of shit. And the teams that were struggling down at the bottom as well, because they will just release all their players on non-contracts and say, right, we'll just sign you back up in the summer. I don't know what happens with York City's players, full-time players. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen there. Because they'll be expecting to get paid till the end of, what, May? You are playing Dortmund, though, Campbell. Lost to Frankfurt, did they? Oh, Haaland. That's a bit cheeky. They lost to Eintracht. They're in good form, aren't they? With Luka Jovic back and that. No, I didn't, Dave. I didn't. But I keep meaning to. I will do it. The only thing is now, Ralphie's really got into the Xbox, and we're doing the Xbox Game Pass, and we've got it free for 3 months. No, £1 a month for 3 months, and then it goes up to $10.99. So I think I'll do Premier Sports for the next sort of like 3 months, and then when it... Oh, Marucci's in again here. Scored again, the bastard. When it goes to... Just play Renew up front. When I have to start playing for the Xbox, then I'll probably just cancel the Premier Sport, because Ralphie's really got into the Xbox, and the Game Pass is really good, because he's shit with games, because he just scratches them. And he fucks about with them, and he knows how to... Bloody hell. He knows how to... Sorry, I'm going to make some changes here. He knows how to download the games, even though he obviously can't read. He at least knows. He just goes on the pictures, so he's been downloading and playing all sorts. But I think I'll definitely give it a go, Dave. I ain't going to do the streaming of it, though. But I will do. I'll probably have that additional on my phone. But the idea is to try and watch a few games. There's always seems to be Italian games on. Big games as well. Yeah, Silva just never got going. Jovic has had a few problems, hasn't he? But Silva then just never got going, didn't he? I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Haaland's is a cheat code, he is, isn't he? How are you doing, Paul? Well, we're conceding goals left, right and bloody centre. It should be 4. They've had, what, he's had a goal disallowed, hasn't he? Too easy, that. Way too easy. Aye, aye, aye. See it out, boys, fuck's sake. Hey, Marshall, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in, mate. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're well. That was disappointing. Haaland scored 3. Right, what I want you to do, boys, is... Oh, no. I'm going to say how you need to send me the results. I was going to say, if you want to put screenshots in or you just want to write them in, I'm not too bothered, to be honest. I'm not too bothered how you want to post them in the chat to me and stuff. I'm just hoping that we've all started to make contact with our opponents and stuff. Okay, we're just waiting for Campbell. Going well, Matty. Oh, you trying? Yeah, are you trying to get it? So, have you tried playing to one, Paul? Yeah, probably. You're probably right there, Dave. It'll be easier for me to read. I suppose chat would get lost, wouldn't it? Just seeing people typing a score. Yeah, so maybe screenshots would be good, boys. Screenshots should be good. I think there's a week between games, boys, when you do the league. There's a week. Yeah, there's a week between games, so you shouldn't have any, apart from issues like I've obviously got. Who is it injured now? But we're going to go with Rinya. Little tweak. Little tweak. Oh, you're PSG as well, aren't you, Paul? You can do it in both, Tiago, so but you need to make sure you can use an like in the normal game, but you need to make sure when you've saved it, if you've saved it in the normal game, you need to make sure it's in the touch folder. So to be honest, if you've got time to set it up in touch, just set it up in touch and save it in touch, and then it'll automatically sort of like be there when you go and load up. Right, come on. Let's start with 2 wins. We're away from home. Early corner. Guerrero. Ooh, Haaland was there. He was sniffing already. Oh, they're breaking here. Are we going to tackle? Are we going to tackle? 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 Delaney's there. Put Delaney in. Lucas. He didn't play it last game, did he? Oh, Lulic is in. We're 1-0 down. Fucking hell. Goals, goals, goals. I'm doing it now. Should start a new save. Yeah, that's what I did, Tiago. So this morning when I was Dortmund, I just went into touch, started a new save with Dortmund, so I could have a look at the side, and then picked my team, picked my tactic, or obviously fit my team around the tactic, and then saved it. And it'll be there when you sort of like go and import a tactic. We might miss a goal here while I'm changing tactic. Witzel. Nice. Let's get some bodies in there, boys. Peace check. Sancho. Peace check. Ooh. And again, Haaland's there. He's not going to miss from there, is he, boys? Hell, I wouldn't have missed from there. Yeah, I was tempted to go Bilbao, mate. I was tempted to go Bilbao, Tiago, but like the amount of stress that save has put me under, I thought I can't deal with it. I can't deal with that again. Pissing about with a tactic. For you boys that have been watching the Bilbao save, obviously I changed to a 4-4-2, and the tactic changes again for tomorrow night, which is fun. No worries, mate. Thanks for coming in, mate. Up the city. Whenever that happens again. God knows when they'll play again now. Have we lost the tunes? That's better. Guerrero. Oh. Rucci's good at just nicking in there, helping out. I don't know if he's been playing recently, actually, Marucci. I don't think he has. I'll have to have a look later, see if he's been playing, because it's the first sort of like, up until Christmas, he'd barely played. Yeah, no injuries. Liverpool, oh, fucking what a header that is. That'll suit, who is it, won't it? That'll suit whoever's Liverpool. I think that's Ryan's Liverpool. Fucking great header. Shout at him again. He's changed his tactic though. He's not 4-4-2 this time. Cross. Oh, didn't even jump for it. Nice. Haaland's come short. He's in. He's now spun off. Oh, love it. 2-2. What a game. Oh, we might have some high-scoring games in this, boys. I don't think there's going to be many teams that'll sit back. Dodgy Game. I don't know if Dodgy Game is still here, but he's River Plate, so I don't know what he's got up his sleeve. He might be looking for a little bit of a shithouse, Argentinian shithouse tactic. I've nicked him, Marasic, Marucci. Oh, good football. Oh, he's missed a sitter. The big man has missed an absolute sitter there. He's rocking a diamond. Marasic. Tackle. Oh dear God, what's he doing? Haaland's got it. Still going. It's a bit greedy. Did that work then? That. He's playing a diamond. Fouls, brilliant. You're surely to be the opposite, Paul. You'll be playing. Two strikers, two wide players, two attacking mids, being PSG. Maybe a bit of a low block, 4-4-2, narrow, like a bit of Simeone. Dave. Luis Alberto, Immobile. Oh, that's freaking smelly from the goalkeeper. He shouldn't have been beat there. Left foot. Shout at him again. Brandt's having a stinker. Sancho's having a stinker. I think maybe Campbell's not got his speed up. Right, Guerrero, Brandt. Come on, let's nick an equaliser before half time. Brandt. Ugh. I'm gonna get back, don't worry. Sorry, mate. Yeah, that's what I meant. Especially with Icardi. Icardi, Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria, Verratti, Keane, bloody hell. Right, Immobile's in. We don't want to be losing another before half time. Mbappe cheat code, yeah. Right, I need to change it. Boom. I think maybe Campbell's watching and listening in, but I want to go. If he's playing with a diamond, we need to make that pitch as big as possible. Oh no! Oh, for fuck's sake! Straight away! 4-2! Aye, aye, aye. That's why I think people have always said that there's not really a home advantage in the game, but I don't know, we've had two really different. I suppose. What was the first game? Was it 4-3? Make some subs. I'll make some subs. Oh dear. Young Rainer on. His option was Jude Bellingham. Come on, boys. Had a fucking mare here. Second game, boys. Might have to make her as a little bit more solid at the back. Because Mats Hummels he'll be struggling, won't he? Sancho has had an absolute. Let's just play Bellingham the last few minutes. Yeah, he does. He turns into a especially FM21, mate. I think he's even better. Right, we need 2 goals here. Can't see it. Renya, Hazard. No, he's just left that one. Okay. Oh, Sergio Milinkovic-Savic clipped it in. Oh, we're all over the spot here. Oh, that's smelly. That was FIFA-esque. Oh dear. Thank fuck we won the first game. I might, whoever I'm playing next week, I might do a low block. Low block shithouse. I had a very nice team. Esposito, yeah, everyone loves a bit of Esposito. Right, Haaland. Hazard. Ah. Just blow the whistle, ref. Jesus Christ. I've opened us up too much here. And we're just relying on the big man, aren't we? We're just relying on Haaland. No, it would. No, Paul, you're right there, mate. No, it definitely wouldn't have happened. Good. To be honest, everything about the match engine this year has been brilliant. It's been absolutely brilliant. Just all the other little bits. There we go, boys. He's lifting the trophy on goal difference. We don't need to see that, do we? He's making me wait. Cheers, Campbell. Right. I think all you need to do, boys, is take a screenshot of maybe that. That'll do, screenshot-wise. Right. Campbell, GG, buddy. Both got 3 points, but you've got yourself a nice little bit of goal difference there. Right, let's quit this. Don't need to save it. Let me load up the big one. Let me just go to the bathroom while the other one's uploading. So hot, please. Just open the window just a touch, boys. If it gets to the point where it's like too windy and it's making too much noise, I can have a police car and all sorts. Right. Boy, it's fucking sweating in here. Right. Where are we? Must be this one. Bloody hell, something's going off. I can hear multiple ones. Hey, you turned it round with that nice little diamond though, Campbell. Well done, buddy. If you are in the chat and you haven't hit the like button, smash the like button, boys. It's important for me now because these videos are staying as public videos, so the more likes, etc. on the videos is going to help me. Taking a bit of a risk, but it hasn't. Me putting the videos as unlisted afterwards, after the streams, hasn't really helped. I've had literally no growth for the past like 4 weeks, so I thought, right, I might as well just put them as public videos so everyone can see that I'm streaming regularly. Right. What have we got first? Parma. Got 3 nice games before it gets a little bit tougher. I won with Bologna 4 times, Italian Cup 3 times. Nice. Cheers, boys, for smashing the like button. Appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know if you watched the episodes. Oh, this offers. No worries, mate. Take care, Paul. Enjoy work, buddy. Hey, Storms, you've just joined my Discord, buddy. Thank you for that. Yeah, very good, mate. Very good. Are you enjoying it? Right, what do we do with this guy, boys? He's worth 11.5 million. They've offered 17 up front, 20 and after 20 international appearances, another 2. We should get that. And then a 3.9 mil. With who is it coming in? I'm gonna say yes. King Dante, how you doing, buddy? I think I say yes. Shim could do. Shim will work on Twitter. On Twitch because we do a little poll. I'm accepting it. No, that doesn't. I don't think so. Take the cash, yeah. Right. Because we can cover in there. We've got enough cover. So next, I'm thinking of doing this. You lot tell me, because obviously I get a bit daft on stream. I was thinking that as them 2 Mazzalas are going to be all over the place, and having him as and sitting someone in as maybe a Segundo Volante. Should we try a bit of that for a bit? Because they're naturally going to drift into these areas. of that. Let's do a bit of that. Look him up again. I don't really need centre halves, I'm going to be honest. Oh yeah, sorry, him. Yeah. I'm actually looking at using him for an under the radar video. My next, whenever I get round to doing it, next sort of like feature, because I think he's really good. Tackling 15, marking needs a little bit of work, but heading 15, tremendous physicals. Bravery 17, aggression 15. His decisions and concentration ain't great, but he'll maybe make up for it with his pace and his power. Yeah, good shout, Dante. I like it. Yeah, I'm not, to be honest, lads, I'm not going to spend the night looking at everyone's suggestions, because people just get bored of it and stuff. Did you? I kind of don't need a centre half at the moment. You're not going for that amount of money. Sorry, I've blown it. That went well. Because we have the money for Chiesa. We have 36 mil coming for Chiesa in the summer. We're halfway through the season. We need to get 6th, which I think we can do. Got 36 million for Chiesa. We'll have the Amrabat money, another 10 million. Money that we've got from sort of like European football this year. Hey, how you doing, Bri? Nice one. They've got a massive stadium, haven't they, Dresden? Like, is it like something should be like 40,000? Yeah, we need to start well, Colatelli. We need to start well. Decline that because they're a complete waste of time. Because we've got a tough, what we're in now, January, with these 3 games. But then February is a bit of a stinker. Because there's, how many does that? Roma away, Inter at home, the Europa League, then Juventus away. Hey, Coops, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in, pal. Oh, 32, I thought it was more. I thought it was more than that. Yeah, great history. They were one of the East German sides as well, weren't they? I'm pretty sure they were. Right, let's go with Dicilio and let's just gotta change the front 2 again. I've just played 2 games. I've just played the opening games, Matty, tonight. Just missed them, buddy. I beat Lazio 4-3 and then lost 5-2 in the second game. So you're more than the games. The comp's kind of kicked off now. So if you want to start arranging them tomorrow and stuff, you're more than welcome to. If starting a day early helps you out a little bit. But then a run to this form. Roma have just sacked Daniel De Rossi. The absolute goal first, yeah, it was. Yeah, a bit worrying. whoever's playing me next may face a bit of a shit out tactic for the next one. I just want to experiment. I want to have some fun and experiment with a couple of little tactics. I'd love to do a low block. Right, we're half an hour in. Absolute jack shit. They're playing an absolute stinkhole of a tactic to bring Marucci on as well. Ooh, Man City Juve. That should be. You'd have thought that'd be a goal fest. Right, Castrovilli. Nice run. Ticilio. Don't know which one it is. Penalty. Yeah, it's in. Yeah, do it on stream. Awesome. Who's stepping up? Pulgar. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, boys. Yes, 1-0. Seen as well in the league table, these City out here. Parma are struggling, aren't they? I'm sure they're in the relegation zone, Parma, at the moment. And a couple of points adrift as well. Right, that's got us up to 7th. We can keep it going. I'm happy because we're in control. Have they done anything? Not really. We're doing it either Monday or Wednesday. Nice. Oh, what a miss. Yeah, very bad form. If they get relegated into Serie B. If they get relegated to Serie B, then I think a load of people will jump on them for FM22. How's Ralphie? Ralphie's good. Ralphie's been brilliant. Top notch. Can't argue with Ralphie's behaviour and stuff at the moment since he's not at school. Ames is alright. She's at work. Bit of rubbish week. Uni's been hard. Uni's been hard for her, working from home, and then she's a person that she looks after with work is in hospital. So tonight she's having to stay in York Hospital. She's supposed to be on a sleep, but there's no beds obviously for her to sleep in. So she's going to be tired, and then because it's my birthday next Saturday. She's taking next Saturday off and working Tuesday instead. She's at uni on Tuesday. And she's going to be back at the hospital Monday night for work and Tuesday night for work. So she's going to be knackered. So she'll come back shattered in the morning. But I'll let her sleep. I'm going to cook another roast tomorrow. But we're happy enough. We've just got to get through this shitty little period. Mum and Dad have both had the COVID. My mum's had her COVID this week vaccine. My dad's having his on Monday. Right. Oh, boys. Pinamonti. Hey, how you going, mate? How you, Jack? This is the first game, mate, because I've played the Super League games first with my Dortmund side first, so I've played 2 of them games. Marucci's at the bar. But I'm good. Hope you're well, buddy. 1-1, boys. Fuck me. Form is not good. That backfired, didn't it? Got Milenkovic suspended as well. Good to hear. And then 19th. Yeah, 19th. I've lost 4 in a row. Yeah, that's not form you want to be in. To be fair, we've say that we've not won in 5. That's shit. Obviously, we can catch Cagliari even. We're only 2 behind them, but the issue is that we've got Milan right behind us. Roma are behind us. Gonzalo. Good point. Let me have a quick look, buddy. I imagine it'll be quite high because obviously I'm on it most days with me not being at work and stuff. I'm doing a lot more content this year. Hang on. Popped up. There we go. 571 hours. From Portugal. How you doing, buddy? Big episode tomorrow in the special one. If you watched the special one, settable. We've got Porto away and we've got Roma. Roma. We've got Real Madrid in the Champions League. I'm clearing out all the B team shite as well. Udinese, are they struggling? Udinese? I don't know why I glanced at it today. I glanced at the league table today for some reason. I don't know why. I think I was maybe just flicking through the league tables on Sky Sports, I think. Reguilon's gone for 73 million to somebody. He's gone to Man United for 73 million. What are you supping tonight? Just finished off the last little bit of amaretto, mate. It was a bit rough this afternoon, so didn't really fancy getting on the beer. And I've had 2 shitty days with my fasting, not my diet, but I've had 2 shitty days, so I thought, no, I'll just have 1 amaretto and I'll just drink a bit of Coke. I want to be in fair fettle for tomorrow. If Amy's going to be coming back, I'm probably sleeping, so I want a food hangover tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna have to get Premier Sports so I can watch a bit of Italian football, even if it's just for highlight shows and stuff. I'd watch them because I can kind of watch them whenever. Biragi's back. Let's put Heinrichs in. A little bit of a swap around. Still no Kwame. Kwame's on international bloody duty. Absolutely. I made one a couple of weeks ago and it was absolutely banging. I did put it in, I think, last week. Was it last week? No, it wasn't last Sunday. I think it was the Sunday before, the last stream that I did. After I'd streamed with you, streamed on here, finished at 12, got sorted, then went downstairs and put it in the fry and put a big joint beef in. Put it in the slow cooker at 1:30. Got that sorted and that was absolutely banging. But I need to go to the supermarket and stuff tomorrow, so it'll be a tea jobby. What's everyone like on their roasts? What's your favourite meat? Sunday dinner, what's your favourite meat? I'm beef. beef, lamb, pork. Fucking, we're freaking losing, boys, here. It's a good tackle. Who's that? Heinrich's good tackle. Near post. Oh, yeah. Chicken, beef, gammon. Bit of gammon. Gotta be beef. You'd love my beef, James. Dave. That's what she said. Yeah, I think that's one thing that we like. Me and Mrs. Miss, even though that's like not good quality, we love like we've got like this. It's not like Toby Carver. It's kind of like a Toby Carver. I can't remember what it's called. It's just named Monk's Cross at York. Pear Tree it's called, and they just do like carvery, and it's decent. It's decent. Right, we're going to have to make some dramatic changes here, boys, because the fucking season is just starting to fall apart a little bit. Might have to change the tactic. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Matty's been. My girlfriend doesn't eat red meat. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Amy's not a big fan of lamb's mouth in like meals such as like Indian. I always have lamb. Amy's not keen on it, but she's grown to it. It's really expensive, this lamb though, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think morale's good, Dave, but I need to sort of tactic. We might go back to 3 at the back. We might have to go back to 3 at the back and get Callejon back in this little wing back role. We struggle against anyone who plays three at the back, and there's a lot of teams in Italy that are doing it. So we might go back to 3 at the back just to match it up. Yes, Dave. Ooh. Me and you get on well, buddy. Right, that's fucking shite. We're throwing it. Water bottle thrown. I'm just going to do a little tactic, boys. Hang on. Hang on. We're going to be a little bit more... we're not going to take the expressive off. We're going to hit crosses early because we've got good strikers. We don't need to do the overlaps because they'll happen naturally. Let's press, get them up the pitch a little bit. Let's keep that as standard. In the middle we'll go... I'm going to put that onto a box-to-box. That can be a deep line playmaker. That can be a Mazzala on attack. And a tactic done just like that. Disengage. Yeah, team meeting, boys. Here we go. Oh, yes. Fucking hell, that went well, did it? That doesn't happen very often. Have some of that. Sanchez has signed for Milan, 27 mil. Okay, Braga's injured again. Right, home to Crotone. Christ. It surely has to be a win. What's happened with the Amrabat deal? It's still there. It's still there. Oh, mate, I don't know, mate. It's just like I don't understand it. Like the scenarios that they gave, and obviously York City were voting against it, and said now that they're going to, some of the clubs are probably going to take them to court for the shambles that they've done. I imagine York's going to be one of them. Just shit now, because we've played one game in that fucking stadium and now it don't count. It's just the only plus is that the season was a shambles. Anyway, we weren't playing well, but then it gives Steve Watson even more time to bring more players in and just play even more negative and boring as what he has been doing. I couldn't honestly believe. I know like Fylde are a decent side, but you're at home. We're at home against Fylde. We've probably got one of the biggest budgets in the league, and he's going with a fucking a really low block with 5 at the back. Really boring. And then he always blames the attacker as well. Sorry, mate, but your tactics, playing 5 at the back and then playing with a low block, asking for a little bit of trouble. We could always... to be honest, Coops, I didn't have a problem with it, mate. I did not have a problem with it. I think people, like the amount of fans, like obviously I like know Jason pretty well, and like have a lot of time for him, and obviously Gabby. And I think people sometimes forget that like, every penny lost for the club, Jason puts in, or his business puts back in. But essentially it's him. It's his business. It's not as if he's playing with somebody else's money. It's his business. Taking profits out of his business. And I didn't have an issue with it. I didn't have an issue with it at all, but everyone did. But the worst thing was they'd already played once, so they might as well just fucking seen it out. York City fans are a negative bunch as it is. Right. Oh yeah, I saw that. That was bad. A bad thingy. That Hull had beat York to it and put it out. Little things though. I think York, in general, the York's thing has been, yeah, classic City. York fans do seem to whinge about the kind of, like they were talking about, like back in the day, Hull City fans and York fans were always scrapping. Don't give a fuck. I don't honestly give a fuck about that. It was like, God knows how many years ago that was. But they just expect just the club to be bailed out financially. I don't know how much it was, but I imagine, you know, for 4 games it would have been probably in the tens of thousands, I would have thought. But yeah, just a shambles. I think everyone's frustrated because of the stadium thing anyway, moving away, going to the new stadium and it not being ready. I think that's the issue. Exactly, mate. All the new fans, you know, I've been a York City fan all my life, but I never knew about the trouble that we'd had with fucking Hull City. I definitely wouldn't class them a fucking rival. You know, when would it be last time we played him in a competitive game? Block, get there then. I think that's the problem though, Coops, with the York City fans. It's an older generation, unfortunately. Apart from them nutters in the behind the goal at the Longhurst stand, a lot of them are a bit old and just sad old bastards, basically. I used to hate going to York City games and watching games in like the family stand and stuff. Christ, just negative. It was never a penalty in a million years, was it? Complete bloody waste of time. So yeah, they're my York City groans. Yeah, just full of moaners, old fuckers, have now else better to do than go and just. But I've said the football, you know, it's getting to the point where we just blame. Like, Jason's got to take some considerable amount of stick about the club and the performances, because he employs the managers and the whole player recruitment for the last, like, God knows. Since we lost Gary Mills the first time, Martin Foyle's stuff was pretty good because he set up a nice little 4-4-2. He had a really good structure. But since then, Nigel Worthington's was alright to an extent. But apart from that, the recruitment, you can't think of a player that would be classed as a York City legend in the last, 10 years? Like Danny Parslow, to an extent, but he wasn't amazing, was he? We just class him as a legend because he was there for fucking God knows how many years. Not necessarily because he was an awesome player. Can you think of many awesome players in the last 10 years? I think that's the problem. You know, ever since we got, so like from when we got promoted into the League 2, I can't think of anyone really. Right, we're kind of just bumbling along here, boys, against Crotone. Were they like second bottom? We might play better against the bigger sides. What's the stats looking like? Aye. Oh no, he's in. Save. Happy clappers. I saw that, Coops. Right, Vlahovic, we're breaking here. I think tonight, boys, with the stream, how long have we got left? Yeah, we're like an hour to go in the stream. We just need to get through the games. We've got some big games coming up in the league against the big boys, and then what I'll do is I'm really going to have to sit down and just have a look at playing. I'm probably going to have to get some wingers in at some point. Should we just go attacking? Even though we're 1-0 up. Suarez, Castrovilli, Vlahovic, good touch. Duncan's hit one, good save, keeper. Vlahovic, we're still going. Pellegrini, no, and again. Ah, mate, we'll lose 2-0. Yeah, it's Maximovic. Get in. I think Ralphie will probably be ready for a game. You know, the season will kick off in August. He'll be ready for a new game, so that'll be good. Hopefully, if he carries on his passion at the moment, his football. That's all he does at the moment, which is good. But he blows hot and cold with everything. $20-31. Oh shit! Oh, we're in. Vlahovic, chip him. Duncan. Yeah, he's just loving it. The stickers did it last year to sort of like get him started, and then we've obviously done him again, and he's just obsessed. He's obsessed. He watches it on YouTube now, and he's been doing videos of himself doing pack openings and bloody showing everyone not showing everyone because he's just doing videos on his little iPad or his little video camera he's got. Has anyone had a look at Nigeria stuff? No. Oh, it'd be expensive, is it, Rye? If it's on kit bag. Right, we're 3-0. Points are in the bag. Or are they? Good header. Get there. Pinamonti. That's shite. Yeah, I've just ordered Ralphie's. He's got a Tottenham shirt coming from DHgate, so we'll see when. I ordered it last week, so we'll see how long that takes for it to arrive. Oh, I just slagged them off there. MF1000, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. Glad somebody does. Is it the shirts, Rye? Or have they got the full clobber? Right, we needed that. We've got an absolute stink bomb of games coming up next. Full lot, nice. Yeah, man. I don't think I'll be making a purchase. So any spare shirt, I need to get my setup sorted. My thing for March is to get all this sorted. I've got wires everywhere. I've got shit lights hanging from all sorts. I've got a couple of vouchers coming in and stuff. So for my birthday next week, Mum's giving me 80 quid to get a new tabletop to make my desk a little bit longer. So I can kind of fit everything and I can be a little bit more central to camera and stuff. So I need to get all that, and I want all the wires hid, monitors set properly and everything. So yeah, it'll be a long. I might get a shirt, maybe get a Man U shirt at some point in the month to add on the collection. I keep meaning to do that video as well. Keep meaning to do the video about me starting the Man United shirt collection because I've bought a couple recently. I just never get bloody time to do it. Well, it's the closest MF. It's the closest most of us will get to playing, especially at this level. What was the what did the Fulham score finish? Oh, nice, Coops. Yeah, I picked up 2 shirts for 37 quid. It ended up being someone that I knew, Adam, was selling them on Depop. I got Michael Owen one, and a Darren Fletcher one. So that's getting a bit too much there. What size is it, Coops? Oh, you do the soccer lot, right? Yeah. The only thing is, right, I'm just going to, all the shirts that I'm going to get are going to be the real McCoy. They're going to be the real McCoy. Ooh, large. I'm doing medium and large. Let me see if I can find you. Let me find it. I've just got a new phone. I've got a Pixel 5. It's due an upgrade. So I've gone basic, but I like it. It's quite smart. Yeah, we're loving it. We're loving the fall of Liverpool. I must follow your cubes. Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, I ain't got that one. This item is not for sale. Seller inactive, it says. Is it big? It's just got to be a size that I can... I'll buy it off you, and then if it's ridiculously big... mate, I'll just repost it and I'll sell it on. Oh, it's a nice... Yeah, it's nice. Where I think I'm going to get a Baggio shirt. I've got a space. Mrs. goes mental because, like, all this is done out with pops and stuff. And then I've got, like, a space here. So this is, like, the back of Ralphie's room with, like, window, pops on there. And this area here, because he's got all his posters around, that bit there is going to be mine. To have a picture, and I can't decide what I want. And I was thinking, oh, shall I get, like, a fake Baggio shirt and then put it in a frame? I was thinking of doing that, but then with it being fake, not really so much should really frame. But I feel like they do the Brescia shirts with Baggio on, so I'm thinking that I might do a little bit of that. So did anyone put what the score was? What was the score tonight with Sheffield United? Liverpool will finish probably 4th. One 0 Fulham. Fulham have got a chance, you know. Got a chance. Newcastle will be sweating. There you go, yeah. Looking over the shoulder, yeah. Who scored? Bank balance is looking very nice, boys. Did he? Oh, you fucking twat. He must have rejected him. Amrabat. What a dick. Is that what it is? Yes, he's done a good job as Scott Parker. Like, once they got the players in and stuff, he's done a very good job. We might be able to get our hands on Locatelli. Lookman scored, did he? Nice. Yeah, Ollie. No one's catching City. No one's the gap at the end of the season will be bigger than 10 points. It'll be definitely bigger than 10 points. Does anyone think it won't be? Does anyone think? Because I don't think Man United are good enough. Leicester have got lots of injury problems and got Europa League as well. Yeah, I imagine they'll make it permanent. He's done all right, hasn't he, the last few weeks since he missed that awful penalty. That's not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen, buddy. If they played Bailly and Maguire more often, we'd be so much stronger. Because then we'd have someone's pace to go with Harry Maguire. Yeah. I think we still would be better if Bailly was up with him. Because I just don't rate Lindelof. He's just too wet. Just too wet. But no, he's not good. Well, he's not good, but I think if they had, I'll play Eric, don't worry. Good man. How you doing, buddy? If they had a really good centre half next to him, it wouldn't be a problem, would it? We wouldn't be talking about him because I think they'd be quite strong. The goalkeeper's more of an issue for me. Yes, Coops, yeah, I'll have it, buddy. I'll have it. Just send me a message, let me know how much you want for it, pal, with postage and that. You'll get it cheaper because you won't have to pay the Depop fee. Up the toffees, James Clark, get in there, buddy. Up the toffees indeed. I loved like the simplicity of their first goal tonight. Just Rodriguez just getting it down, calm as you like, just a little slide pass. Richarlison, one touch, bang, across the goalkeeper. Quite hard, even though defence weren't great. It's quite hard to defend that. Quality pass, done quickly, touch. Struggled to. Obviously, Van Dijk would have probably been able to keep up with Richarlison a little bit, but. Oh, MF1000, thank you for joining the Discord, buddy. Yeah, I think the whole thing with Koulibaly, I think that ship's kind of sailed now, hasn't it? Because he's going to be too old, isn't he? Is he 30 now? He'll be 30, is he? Or he'll be 30 next. Right, we've got Kwame back, boys. Our main striker's back from the African Cup of Nations. 30, yeah, I can't see Man United doing that. I wouldn't want them to do it. Koulibaly's he's left it a bit late, hasn't he? He's left it a bit late. I don't think he's having a great season at Napoli. I'm sure listening to the Galazza podcast or something last time I was listening to it, I'm sure they were saying that he weren't having a great... It might have been Tifo, actually. It might have been the Athletic podcast. Yeah, it was Ash. It was Ash. I actually thought at the end, just before like the whole thing finishes, Trent actually tries to kick him. If you look what he does with his foot kind of stops and then it suddenly then flicks up. It was a bit of a mess, wasn't it? It was a bit of a mess. But to be fair to Jurgen Klopp, it was one of his better interviews, wasn't it? He didn't actually whinge about the free kick. The penalty. He said the game was done, we'd played shit, basically. Yeah, look, right at the end, if you go look at that, right at the end, there was a little kick. And it's kind of one of those ones where he's like, he has fouled him. Like, I know he's not meant to, but him sliding in and ending up where he has then taken down Calvert-Lewin. And I know he didn't mean to, but nine times out of ten, you don't mean to take a player out, do you? You don't mean to foul. I think because it was a little bit of like calamitous, wasn't it, with how it was with Trent on the floor and a bit of a shambles, which I suppose is Liverpool at the moment. Pulgar's getting fucking sent off here, boys. What a tit. He's at it again. He's at it again. It's going to be a long second half for us. We've actually played well. They've only had 2 shots. in the first 40 minutes at home. For 2, they're going to score here. Nzonzi, he's not going to score with that, surely. It's not one of the few times I have been annoyed by a clock. Yeah, true. Yeah, you had right, Dave, right. Oh, Atletico lost, did they? Oh, dear. It's getting tighter, that. Barca and Real Madrid are closing that gap now, aren't they? As United fans seeing Liverpool lose is great, however, one still have the likes of... I don't know if the thing is, Ollie, it's alright saying that, but the 2 seasons where they did so well, they had no injuries whatsoever. Yeah, they had problems with Gomez and Matip, but you know, they had Lovren for a little bit. They could rotate. I don't think Virgil is going to solve... He will solve a lot of the play in terms of starting out from the back and stuff, but the front 3 are still way off. Henderson and Fabinho. But once again, you know, you're relying on everyone to be fit. You're relying on everyone to be fit. I just don't get the signings that they made. You know, Henderson playing centre-half, again, when it... Generally, he's played well, but they're missing so much with him and Fabinho not playing in midfield. Why not, for one game, give it a go? You've signed Ben Davies. Kabak's obviously struggled. They've got that other Nathaniel Phillips, is it? You know, it's not working because your midfield is struggling. You would have thought at some point he would have thought, right, I'm just give it a go. Is that what it is? 3 points. Shame, I don't love him. Love to Atletico to get another league title. I think Chelsea will do him, you know. I just don't think La Liga's absolutely amazing at the moment, is it? The whole standard of it. Real Madrid and Barca have been quite poor generally. I think Atleti are probably the best of a very average bunch. Is that Dan James? Is it? He's actually done well for Man United recently. Yeah, it will be, won't it? It will be. I thought he played quite well the other night. Played quite well. $33 million, boys. But I think he's done quite well because he had a real blip. Was it last season? Second half of last season. But he's the games that he's actually played in, he's done really well, Dan James. Good impact sub when teams are tired and that. Obviously he's not good enough for the starting 11 and stuff, but as a squad player, he's been decent. Even Liverpool, I know it's like daft, but Liverpool don't have them sort of players, do they? Just to rotate and just to try something a little bit different. And yeah, they do, picking up trash. I like that. Yeah. 33 million, that's a lot of trash. Yeah, Suarez, the thing with that one, with Suarez, they fucking scored. The thing with Suarez is, like, they often do it. Let's start doing a rebuild. Let's get a big name out to sort of like set the sort of like standard. And they've obviously just left it. He was always going to go and score goals, wasn't he? That's the problem Madrid have had, Atleti have had. They haven't, since sort of like Griezmann, in terms of numbers, goals. Yeah, City, what are we saying? City by about 20 points? I could see City by about 20 points. Yeah, true. But then, Samuel, you've got to spend that money. You've got to spend the wages wisely, haven't you? We could have got rid of a lot of shit and kept him for another season. Surely he would have been worth staying for another season. By the way, we're 2-1 up here. I'm chatting to you lads. We're 2-1 up against Roma with 10 men. We've missed Kwame, boys. That's what it is. That's what it is, you know. €800 million. Fucking hell. Gonna give it a praise. Just to give Duncan struggling. They're gonna get that. They're gonna get that. Don't you do this to me. Oh, what a block. What a save. Yeah, 20 clear. We'll finish second. I think Man United will finish second. Leicester third. Chelsea 4. Give me your top 4, boys. Or even your top 6. You want to do top 6? You can do. But I would go... Liverpool 8. I would go... City, United, Leicester, Chelsea, Liverpool. Even though I want them to like finish like 10th. Spurs. Just seen a few little signs of Spurs last couple of... Well, even the Man City game, until everything fell apart, they were playing alright. And get Gareth Bale going, Delhi. Get Delhi playing. Is Coutinho playing, Samuel? City, Man United, Chelsea, Leicester, West Ham. Dre's gone for it. I just worry a little bit about West Ham because they didn't get that They didn't get that striker in, and they're struggling. They struggle without him. What a result that is, by the way, boys. You're a Pulgaz a tit. City, United, Chelsea, Leicester, Spurs 5th, then Liverpool. Okay, quite similar to mine, Ollie. Spurs get a good result tomorrow, West Ham. Lingard in here. Yeah, it's great to see Lingard actually playing well. He got a lot of shit, didn't he, at Man United? When he had don't think people realised the life that he was having to deal with at home and stuff. And he's kind of shown what he can do when he can play. I think he like for the last 2 seasons at Man United, he's kind of known that he's second fiddle. Like pretty much like Van der Beek at the moment. He knows when it comes to he could have been man of the match. When did he start one of the games? He started a game. What game would it have been? He started a game recently, Donny, and just knowing that, you know, when it comes to it, it was maybe the Liverpool game. Was it the FA Cup game against Liverpool? He then probably knows, yeah, I'm gonna be off the pitch regardless when it comes to a big game or even a half important game. Tony Thomas, do you not think? Where do you think we'll finish, Tony? Tony's popped in with his United negativity. I felt like doing a bit of I just haven't got enough. I keep coming up with these ideas, boys. Like I want to do a training next Tuesday. Amy's at work, so I was going to stream, but I'm going to put together a 4-part training video for FM21 because I've started doing training with Bilbao, and I've watched loads of good videos. Fox in the Box does some really good videos. Buster Net does like outstanding videos, but they're just a little bit complicated, and like I've got a couple of mates that have just started playing FM, and if I sent them that video, their heads would explode. So I'm going to do a couple of FM21 sort of like how to set up training, individual training, how it all like the basic mechanics of it kind of work. But I wanted to do a Man United video a week, like a Man United review, just a little bit of like a 10-minute, like a low-key like ramble kind of thing, just chatting United, or even chatting Premier League. Could even do it just chat Premier League. The streams would be more into. We could even do a stream where we just chat Premier League, couldn't we? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it's just giving everyone a good thing of explaining that. But then, have you watched Bust the Nets? I would really watch Bust the Nets, because Lee kind of makes, like with Lee's, he kind of makes out like it's so important, like don't use the assistant manager. And then Bust the Nets, so I said, yeah, you can use the assistant manager. There's set schedules in there. But mine's video is going to be more aimed at sort of like a bit of a beginner who maybe wants to do a bit of training without, like, the detail that Lee goes into is absolutely amazing. And has obviously spent a lot of time researching and stuff. But just for the newbies, I think they would, like my mate Cam has kind of dabbled in FM over the last few years. He wouldn't have a fucking clue. Wouldn't have a fucking clue with it. But it has been good. Tony thinks third or fourth. Bloody hell. Donny needs game time. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a long term Ollie for Donny. I generally do, and they'll use him. They'll use him more. I think they're still expecting Pogba to go in the summer. Oh no! Don't want him playing there. I still think they're expecting Pog. Yeah. What's he got? A year left on his deal? I think they're expecting him to disappear. Everyone has really different approaches. Yeah, like I've had to watch stuff for like 2 or 3 times because obviously the Bilbao stuff I'm really focusing on now, and I have enjoyed it. And I think because I create videos, I don't have time. I don't have time to go into training, and everyone was excited about training. But I think if you asked a lot of content creators, they simply probably don't have time. Like I can't imagine Lujo touches it. He does all right in his saves. So it kind of shows how important training is when people are giving it to the assistants. And like my set of Bull, I've not touched training at all, and we've had a great 5 seasons. Lelujo dominates his saves. He gets promoted every season. He won't have touched training. I imagine probably Dr. Benji doesn't. So yeah, it kind of shows how it's not that important. But for me, it's about getting these youngsters trained up and getting their attributes and how it works, and when you can focus on that, the individual training and how all that works. It's not a case of that you just set individual attributes for them to improve and then just do it. You've got to put the particular sessions in and stuff. So that's just some of the stuff I'm going to focus on, where it'll a little bit of half and half. You'll get your assistants to do something. You'll also get your like the presets. The presets in the game are quite good, so I'd maybe recommend doing a preset for the week and then tweaking. That's what I've kind of done. I want to focus on this week, and then I have a look at it and think, right, you need to do your match preparation, maybe put in an extra session, stuff like that. So that's how I've been doing it for the last, since start of season 3 with Bilbao. I've kind of got to grips with it. And like watching more videos and stuff, you kind of understand how it all works. Do you reckon Pogba's future will be determined by what happens this season? The only thing that I could think of, which would have kept him, it's offside, which would have kept him, was winning the league. And I sort of think, winning a Europa League. The Europa League doesn't even bother me that much, to be honest. Don't bother me at all. I think I'd rather win the FA Cup than Europa League. So I don't think the rest of the season now, because we're not in the title race, ain't going to affect it. Hasn't it been included? Bloody hell. Oh yeah, how many? They must be. He must be quite close to breaking some of them clauses now, is he? Are you doing training, Steve, in the Bilbao one? I was quite intrigued watching the videos as well from Lee and Busnet, just how it all works and how it's just not as simple as what you kind of thought it was, and like the individual training. There's only 3 sessions. There's 3 sessions out of all the sessions that you could put on in the week that actually help you improve. Say like, because I'm focusing a couple of my Wonder Kids on doing certain roles, they will only improve in them attributes directly when you do 3 certain sessions. So it's not a case of just saying, right, I want this new left winger to be a bit of an inside forward and then just expecting just to progress because he's training every week. It don't work like that. I don't know, Dave, we've done it, mate. We've done it. We'll get Champions League, obviously, yeah. If we don't get Champions League, but the Europa doesn't bother me just because of the quality of the teams in it, to be honest. We're playing real fucking Sociedad. You know, there's Braga in it. Who did Leicester play? Slavia Prague and stuff. I'd rather get to the FA Cup final and beat like City. That's what I would prefer. You know, we beat as good as Ajax were in the Europa League. There was still a bunch of kids. Vlahovic was underneath it. Let's get the big man on. Cecilio, what a strike that is, boys. We'll have some of that. Yeah, we got Leicester in the FA Cup, so that's going to be hard. Interested to see what they do, Leicester, because they're really on the bare bones of their squad, aren't they? I do training all the way, mate. Ah, nice. Nice. I think that's because of the Bilbao save. It's definitely made me do it, and like I haven't, even since learning with the last sort of like few weeks with Bilbao, I still haven't touched it with the settable one, and I won't. Was it? It was a good hit, actually. That might be enough for us to win a game here. See it out, lads. Come on, see it out, see it out, see it out, see it out, see it out. See it out. Did they get outplayed? Did they, Trey? I didn't. It was on at the same time as Spurs. Flicked a little bit of Spurs. Obviously, I was watching a Man United game, and then just kept watching some of the highlights and the goals from the Spurs game. I'm always intrigued to watch when Spurs announce a team and Dele Alli's playing and Gareth Bale's playing. I'm always intrigued to go and see what they're up to. Is he coming back, Castagnier? Fofana isn't too far away. Obviously, you're not going to see Justin James again, are you, this season? I think you need to buy a striker, don't you? You need to get that striker sorted for when Jamie Vardy goes on a little bit of a downward spell. He's prone to picking up a few little hamstrings and groins, isn't he? You need to get that striker in. Do you think he'll go for the Dave? Do you think he'll go for the big French fella? What's he? Edouard. Is it Edouard? The guy at Celtic that he would have had at Celtic. Excuse me. Decent draw though to take back for the next round. The second leg. I think that's what I've just said, Ollie. I think the guy at Celtic, if yeah, Morales, yeah, he might see it time to move on. Rangers winning the league and stuff. It was quite surprising that he didn't leave. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, just because it depends if he rates him or not. I imagine he'd be a cheapish option. So obviously, I imagine you're not going to buy someone who's better than Vardy now, are you? Because you don't really want to be replacing Vardy, but having a better option than Iniacho would be good. Yeah. Have you been linked? Sorry, I didn't know if you'd been linked with him, Dave. It was just an idea. Right, we've got first knockout round here. Second knockout round. First leg. Has he got what, a year and a half left? How are we looking? Right, let's get... Flavius, we need to give Pedro some game time. They won against Antwerp 4-3. Oh yeah, they turned it down, didn't they? Turned it round, didn't they? Yeah, there's been talk. Yeah, true, Dave. That's a good shout. Yeah, it's a good shout. Haha, Boney. Do you think you definitely need a striker in there, Dave, this season? It needs to be this season. Right, let's get a good bloody lead if we can, boys, and I can rest people. Yeah, they're doing quite well, though, aren't they? I think they're doing quite well this season. Super Depot. Was there no links to it in the summer, right? Him leaving. They maybe wanted too much this summer, did they? They'll need to, obviously, because there needs to be a big shake-up. So I imagine selling a player like him will be the most obvious, because I imagine he'll want to leave. And then selling him to refresh the squad up a little bit. Come on, mate. He's in. Yes, this guy's on fire. God, we've missed him. I think he's 6th. Are they that low? Oh, Jesus. I thought they were doing better than that. Oh, dear. Get me in charge, won't they? Ah, right, okay. Yeah. Well, they're going to have to take the hit, aren't they, if he's not wanting to sign a new deal. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't move this summer. I think there's enough sort of like Premier League teams like Leicester as a backup and enough teams below Leicester. You know, you would say maybe Everton need another centre forward. I think most Premier League teams wouldn't turn him down. Spurs would have him as a backup. Liverpool as a backup. Not everyone's going to be able to sign Haaland this summer, are they? I think Man United are going to go back in for Sancho. Sorry, boys. The missus just text. Hang on. Oh, they've bloody scored when I weren't looking. Whew. Bonaventura. Are we dominating this game or what? 7-1. They have 5 wins, 5 draws, 5 defeats, do they? We won't necessarily need a like-for-like replacement. No, you won't. No, you won't need a Vardy. No, you won't need a Vardy strike. I wouldn't have thought that'd be the case. Hopefully Atleti attracts some interest. Ajeti. Is that Ajeti? Hey laddie. Oh, can I free kick? Right, Martin's with it. Come on. This will be a fucking shambles. I'm going to give him a shout. I'm not too familiar with Scotland squads, to be honest. Celtic and Rangers. I haven't followed it for a long time. Castrovilli. I'll have a little look, could tell you, at the league table tonight when we're getting to bed. Yes, Kwame. God, we've missed him. Is he shit? Right. Is he good, like? Or is he shit? I don't know what you're trying to say there, where you're getting 5 million for him is what you paid for him. Is that because he's class or is that because he's shit? Is that the one that was homesick? Neil Lennon said he was feeling he said a couple of weeks ago that there was a player that was left out because he was feeling quite unsettled and stuff. I'd never heard of him. He said I haven't watched any because it's like, I just won't watch any of it. No, he's shite. Is he the guy that's feeling a bit homesick? Is it homesick or unsettled or whatever you want to call it? Pellegrini's running with it. Cross. Cross. Oh, he's at the back, Kwame. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, it maybe was him. Maybe Buddy. Right, I want 2 fucking goals in this second half. "22 efforts we've had." Oh my god, what on earth was that? Fucking horrendous. FM has a funny way of doing tackles, doesn't it? It's just like out of nowhere. Just a random stupid tackle. You very rarely get like ball over the top, pulls him down, like gets sent off for a penalty. So the sendings off, the straight sendings off and this are normally just them horrendous tackles, aren't they? There's no like variation. I love to see like a ball over the top, player get pulled back, get fouled that way, but you never see it that way. Kwami's in, cross, Pedro's there. Get in, that's a big goal. Oh, he's fucking offside. Amir about Umar Sadiq. Okay. How old's he? Umar Sadiq. As soon as you get sent off as well, your assistant manager always tells you to go very defensive. No, I haven't, Ollie. I was talking about this the other day. One of my mates who's just started playing it texted me saying, have you had one of those changed? I was like, no. Yes, Samuel. Yes. The new one at Insettable did it. Wanted 2 players and they were shit and they were costing a fortune. This was a good few years ago and it was like my second season. But you can cancel the deal. I cancelled the deals for both of the players. No, they were terrible. And then there was no the board being unhappy because I'd cancelled the deals. And then I had one in FM20 in my stream save with Sampdoria. They tried to sign. Was it Sampdoria? It was either for Sampdoria. We tried to sign a goalkeeper. It might have been that someone tried to sign the goalkeeper that's at Sampdoria. That's pretty good. Well, you've got to do, buddy. You've got no choice because you can get no signings. This is why it's made me do my training more and focus on the youth because they're going to have to really step up in a couple of years' time. So next year, all my young bright stars are going to be in the B team. What's going on here? What's going on here? That was never a red card, was it? Oh, for fuck's sake. That was never a red card in a million years. Hey, the game, how you doing, buddy? Just watch this. Anyway, hopefully we'll see it out. How are you doing, though, the game? We've got one game left after this, buddy. Yeah, we do get a few reds actually in this save. I think because I always do get stuck in, and I think I've got quite a nasty bunch. Go on, we'll do very defensive now to try and keep 4-1. Yeah, they're going all right, buddy. This one's going all right. We've up and down, but we got Champions League first season, and then we've actually picked up tonight. Last few games, beating Roma, beating Inter. Changed the tactic. This is in the Europa League second knockout round, so should be going through with this one. Pellegrini's done very well. He's getting sent off now. They're getting 3 men. Anthony Taylor's reffing. He's given the game 3 reds. Suarez was. That was probably a second booking because Pellegrini was through then. Only 16-year-old. What do you mean, Stephen? You mean you've got a 16-year-old playing for? Yes, what a strike, Pellegrini. Oh, sorry, I've seen that. Sign a centre-back. You've done that, have you? Big money. Yeah, I've decided... To be honest, I tried to sign one from Barca, and... Mike Dinref. He rejected me, and then since then I've just said, right, I'm not going to do that. But you do. It's not breaking the rules, is it? No, the third sending off was them, Dre. The third sending off was them. That was a good win, though. Knowledge. Kelly, you've got some knowledge, buddy. Absolute knowledge. Right, we're up to 6th in the league. 1 game left, boys. Juventus. And then there'll be an episode of this on Friday night. They actually did quite well. I'll play that one off camera. I'll do Udinese and Bologna will be Friday night's episodes. We've got a nice little run-in actually for next week's. No stream next week. I say no stream next week because it's my birthday. So it'll be 2 weeks to next stream. Yeah, we'll finish next week's stream. Will be that, like the April run-in. It'll be pretty good. Oh, you got Butinic, nice. How much did he cost you? The game. I've been fancying a bit of Sunderland at some point. Just never get a chance. I've already picked this stream. This save will probably come to an end. So I need to find another short-term one. I've got an idea for a stream for FM22 or a series for FM22 in another country. But it's more of a long-term sort of like project with it. So I'll need to find another. I'll probably need to find one more short-term sort of save. We'll probably look at someone who's really struggling in the league, in one of the leagues, like a Schalke or something like that. I use a solo. I find it very consistent to try and keep clean sheets and stuff, Keith. You've obviously just got to make sure you've got plenty of attacking players in the midfield and stuff. But I do find it to give us a little bit of solidarity. Is that the right word to put in? To keep us solid, basically, because we'd been a bit of a dodgy spell, and then since I've done the 3-5-2, we've chalked up 4 wins. I support Partizan, Italy, Lazio. Good. Do you want to get in my Discord, buddy? Links in there. I don't know if you have Discord. Do you want to get in the Discord? Wolves, Atalanta. I won't be doing Italy, Dre, just because it's because I'm in Italy now, basically. Wolves, not a bad shout. Yeah, that'd be a nice sort of like a little bit of a casual save. Not too hard, not too easy. Something along those lines. So like a top level team. Hey up, Max is in. Have you stopped crying, bud? Max is another Liverpool fan who I like to smile at when he's tweeting. Bless him. How you doing though, buddy? Apart from that. Yes, mate. Playing well. That's all you can do at the moment. Got a feeling. Do you think he's going to leave in the summer? Nope, still crying. Brilliant. De Gamer, do you think? No. Maybe it just needs a bit of freshening up. Or it needs a big transfer. It probably needs a big transfer window. Sell Traore. Some idiot must want to take Traore for more than what he's worth. Right, Pazzella's having to come in for a rare game. Better put Igor in as well. Castrovilli's struggling. We'll play him. We'll play him at the start. We'll do a sub later on. Yes, buddy. I love him. I love him, Maxi. I love him. Are you on Twitch, Catelli? Are you a Twitcher? Derby County, that's a good save. Yeah, that sort of stuff. I like the idea of Sheffield Wednesday as well. Used to go watch Sheffield Wednesday a fair bit as a kid. So Sheffield Wednesday would be a nice one to do at some point. If I ever get this one could last, you never know, this one could last the duration. We're quite a long way off, sort of like looking at the next one, like six months off the new game, aren't we? At least, no, more than 6 months. About 7 or 8 months, so. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in all the way from Italy. This is the last game, unfortunately. because it is midnight and I like to get switched off by midnight. If you are new though, it'd be muchly appreciated if not only if you like the stream, because all the videos are staying as public now, so the more likes and stuff I get on this video, the better. And hopefully, with the videos going public, it'll help. What a strike that is! It'll help people notice that I'm streaming every Saturday, apart from next Saturday because it's my birthday. What about Man United? No, the game of Man United's going to happen for FM22. Going back to a Man United save, so I want to leave. I want to stay away from United. I want to do some kind of youth save with Man United, or some kind of like club philosophy / DNA, where we only sign players that have a minimum of like 15 determination and stuff like that. Yeah, he's been. I haven't read it. He's been locked out of his. Someone's hacked into his account basically for his YouTube, which is worrying because sometimes YouTube just can delete the channel, and I've been known to do that in the past. So hopefully he gets it sorted. I think they've been in touch with him, but it is quite slow. They have been in touch with him, so fingers crossed he gets it sorted, because that'd be fucking heartbreaking. There's a two-step. I don't know what's happened though, because there is a two-step verification thing, which means that for me, with a two-step verification, if someone else wants to log into my account, YouTube will send a message to my phone. So, you know, if someone's trying to hack mine, they can't, because if they want to log, even if they know my password and type it in on a computer, it's not enough for me to register. Say if I want to log in on my work's computer with my YouTube channel, what I'll do is I'll enter my details, enter the password, and then then it sends me a message to my phone, you know, like to type in a code. So it works that way. Hey, Dave. Legend. 15. We got 15 quid. 15 quid. £10 tip, mate. That's very, very, very kind of you. That'll go to my overall goal of £72 to try and get that ridiculous... let me do some changes. That ridiculous Serie A Panini sticker collection, which is 72 quid for 100 packs and a sticker book. Cheers, Dave, buddy. Finn, that's what I was meaning with Luke. I imagine he will get it sorted. It'll just take a couple of days, I would have thought. But Dave, top man, too kind. Obviously, Dave wants to see me do a sticker book unboxing on the channel. I did that last year with the Panini sticker book last year, and it actually it fucking did alright for views actually. Right, we need to change the midfield three because they're all dead. Let's get Benassi on. No worries, Finn. Up the stickers. Come on, boys. See it out. See it out. Ramsey, he's never got that much pace. Good tackle. Morata, for that. Encourage. Oh, they're coming at us again here. Come on. Oh, Ramsey's in. You fucking bastard. 89th minute. I think we just run out of legs, boys. Run out of steam. Typical Ramsey goal, that though, to be fair. 1-1. Good result, but that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. We've done well there. Let me see the match stats. I'm sure we bossed it. was going to say, that'll get some views. Yeah, they do and they don't. I think everyone's tried it a little bit, but it's the Serie A collection, which is like, I didn't even know it existed till I saw it today. I was like, oh my God, I want to get my hands on that. So I thought, and I showed Amy it, and normally she, with money and what I want, she's like, yeah, go for it. But because she's like helping me, she's helping me money-wise while I'm on the old furlough, me spending £72 in one go on its silly sticker book album when it's all in Italian, I don't think won't go down well, will it, lads? Dylan Jones, thanks for subscribing. I imagine that's an old... I don't know if Dylan Jones is in the stream, because YouTube now doesn't work like Twitch, where you can log on to Twitch, follow somebody, it immediately pops up. It doesn't work like that now. Never worse when you concede. Yeah, that was a good way to finish it though. We've played well there, boys. 5-3-2. I'm doing it, and then remember we've got who is it, haven't we? Coming in, Sandro Tonelli. He's coming in on a free. Carlos Solana coming in on a free. He's wonderful. He is wonderful. But if Dylan Jones is around, I don't think he is. Thank you for subscribing, buddy. I'm doing a real Sociedad save like your Basque one, but there's fuck all. Yeah, Finn, it's like impossible, buddy. Absolutely impossible. So this is why I've started doing the training stuff since season 3, like more trying to just maximise not so much the current players, but the players coming through, and cheers, Max, and promoting them as best I can. So I would recommend doing that. Right, boys, I think that's it. So we're finishing in 6th. That's good. We're a bit off, but 6th our aim. We've got Milan up our asses, though. They're only a point off us with 2 games in hand. There's a chance, though, if we can carry on the form, go far in the Europa, we'll get through the next round. So, boys, let me just change my screen. Can I change my screen? Just chatting. So, episode of this on Friday. There'll be no stream next Saturday because it's my birthday. So the next stream will be in 2 weeks' time. But there'll be 2 more episodes of this. So the next 2 episodes will be Udinese and Bologna on Friday. Next Friday, Brescia and Regina. And then we'll finish, 2 weeks today, we'll finish season 3 with that run of games. There's some big games in there. Lazio, Milan, Atalanta and Napoli. Bagger. And then look out, because the training guide, I'm going to record it Tuesday, and I'm going to get all the episodes edited, and then they're going to come out one day after another. So it'll probably start not next week, the week after. But if you're interested in a little bit of introduction to training, how I found it, and little things that I've been doing just to take a bit more control over your training, then it'll be a good video for you. Thanks to everyone who stopped in. Dave, absolute legend with the tip there at the end. Ian Seedon, who's not in the stream, he tipped me 15. So I'm £15 on my way to 72 for that sticker book, which would be class. So thank you very much. Everyone who stopped in the chat. I think I really want to turn this stream into a bit of a football chat. The chat, I don't know about you boys, but the chat improves so much when we start talking about football, which is good because Saturdays there's always football to talk about and stuff. So I think at the start we kind of struggle. What was I talking about? Fucking Sunday dinner and stuff like that. We'll just get straight in and chat football. We'll chat football, boys, I think. There'll always be something to talk about. But have a good take care, mate. Yeah, Andrew, Coops, let me know when your FMP, your Patreon league gets set up, and then I can hopefully dive in for that. I'm happy to talk about beef dinners. I'll put a picture on the Discord, boys, for you tomorrow to let you know how it's gone, how the Sunday dinner's gone. Have a good week. I will do. We're not doing much, but I know Amy has proper overspoilt me again because she's already bought me a monitor for my birthday, which I've had for like 2 weeks already, and I think she's bought me some more presents, so I'll be spoilt. Enjoy the chat about food. Yeah, I do. It just makes me hungry. So I'm glad we spoke about football for the last hour and a half. Cheers, boys. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Muchly appreciated. And drop a like on today's stream. Have a great week. As I said, there's 2 videos out for you tomorrow. There's videos out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and on Sunday next week. So loads of content. Muchly appreciated all your support, guys. As always, take care.